Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Market Review. Sorry I didn't show up last week. I had a wedding to attend, so there was no market review. Now, since the last time we spoke, a lot has actually happened in the market with Russia going to war with Ukraine and a lot of the markets around the world crashing in prices as well. Our market, the crypto market, also seems to be affected by this as well. But if you actually do look at the chart, everything seems to just be going according to plan and prices are turning around where we actually expected them to actually turn around at. So even though, yes, a lot has happened in the world and prices seems to be crashing all around the world, in our market, it's just going according to plan. So in this episode, we're just going to be taking a look at that and we're going to be seeing where prices could be heading to next. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. Now, the very first one we're going to be starting with is Bitcoin, of course. And the last episode that I covered Bitcoin in, I did tell you guys to watch out for $45,000, that if the market didn't break or succeeded in breaking through $45,000, the market could be heading lower. And as we can see, the market headed down to as low as $35,000 and then bounced up back from there and headed back towards $45,000. So, what does this mean? It means that we currently seem to be in a price range, meaning that the market headed all the way from $35,000, got to $45,000, headed back down to $35,000 again, and got back to $45,000. So chances are, since the market did the exact same thing twice now, it could be heading back down again towards $35,000 again, and then we should be looking to buy the dip at $35,000 and then anticipating a move back towards $45,000. So as for Bitcoin, that's what you should definitely be looking to do. Just because the market is moving up aggressively in price doesn't mean that we are out of the woods. As I've said in my previous videos, if the market doesn't break $45,000, we are not out of the woods yet. And that thesis remains strong. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is one that I think the last time I covered, it was heading towards 2350. I said buy the dip at 2350 because if Bitcoin continued to fall towards $35,000, which it did, we could see Ethereum heading down towards the 2350. So we see Ethereum actually got to 2350 and then quickly pulled back up towards $3,000. Now, it didn't quite get to $3,100, which was where I wanted us to take some profit, but it did head to $2,800. So, if you wanted to take some profit, $2,800 would have been the best spot to take some profit, but right now the market seems to be heading back lower again. So, with prices currently sitting at $2,600, we could see Ethereum heading back towards $2,350 again, especially if Bitcoin heads towards $35,000 as it has done in the past. So what I would say for Ethereum is set some buy limit again at $2,350 and then consider taking some profit at $2,800. Now let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano is one that I also covered, I believe I covered last week, and then I mentioned something about buying the dip at 85 cents. As you can see, the market actually did get to 85 cents and I believe I told you guys to take some profit at $1 as well. And as you can see, the market actually did get to $1 and we're able to take some profits. And right now the market is back at 85 cents again. In fact, currently sitting at 83 cents. So if you would like to buy Cardano, right now at present prices, is actually a pretty good price to buy Cardano. So consider buying Cardano right now at present prices and taking some more profit again at $1. But obviously, if Bitcoin can actually succeed in breaking through $45,000 and start moving beyond even $46,000, we could see Cardano heading back towards $1.20. So, buy Cardano right now at present prices, which would be good, and then take some profit at $1 and then take some more profit at $1.20. Alright, so XRP went as high as 87 cents in recent times, and I believe we bought the dip at 75 cents. Right now, the market sits at 71 cents. So which means due to Bitcoin crashing, XRP seems to be crashing as well. Now, if you guys remember in my previous video, I always said buying the dip at 60 cents was a good spot to buy the dip. So if Bitcoin continues to crash, we could see XRP heading back down towards 60 cents. But however, even right now at present prices of 72 cents, it is actually still at a good spot to buy the dip. So if you've actually not gotten into XRP before and you're interested in getting into XRP, you should consider buying some at present prices of 72 cents and then still consider buying some more at 60 cents, because 60 cents still holds a very good support. So meaning if we see Bitcoin crash aggressively towards lower levels, we could see XRP also crash towards 60 cents again. And as for taking profit, even right now at present prices, if XRP doesn't keep crashing back down, we should consider taking some profit at 87 cents. But if XRP continues to crash and it crashes further down to 60 cents, then 70 cents should be the spot to take some profit. If you didn't understand that, rewatch that part again so that you get what I mean. The last time I covered Matic, it was heading down towards $1.30. I told us to buy the dip at $1.30, take some profit at $1.65, which it seemed to have actually gotten to. So if we took some profit at $1.65, we can see right now the markets have started to turn back around and heading back down towards $1.30. Now, if Bitcoin continues to fall towards $35,000, we definitely could see Matic heading towards $1.30 again. So we repeat the same thing again. So we buy the dip right now at $1.30 and take some profit at $1.65. By the way, guys, if you like to learn how to trade the market, you have no idea what I'm talking about in these videos, and you would like to take advantage of the market, definitely watch some videos I have in the description below. They will definitely get you sorted out. Now let's take a look at something that I haven't covered in a while, and that is Litecoin. So Litecoin, as you can see, fell all the way from $300 and crashed, currently sitting at the price of $100. Okay, so right now Litecoin is actually sitting at a pretty good spot. So if you would like to buy the dip for Litecoin, $100 is a pretty good spot to buy it at. It has a very good support at that spot. And then if we see Bitcoin continue to crash, we could see Litecoin still head down towards $88. Although, like I said, right now, present prices, it's a pretty good spot. But if you still want to buy Litecoin at even sub $100, $88 seems to be a good spot to buy it at. So, if the market starts heading up from here now, from $100, we could see Litecoin heading towards $140. So, you should consider buying the dip at present prices and then taking some profit at $140. By my calculation, that is basically a 40% return. So let's talk about Sandbox. I believe the last time that I covered it, prices were sitting at $3, which was actually good support and still is. So right now, prices still at around that place. No doubt, if you see Bitcoin fall back down towards $35,000, Sandbox will most likely drop down towards the next support, which is $2.25. So if you would like to buy the dip for Sandbox, you should consider doing so at $2.25, or you could also still do so at $2.30. That is how low I see Sandbox dropping in the near term, at least, if Bitcoin drops towards $35,000. Now, if you would like to take some profit and Sandbox actually drops towards $2.25 or $2.30, anyone you want to do, we should consider taking some profit first at $3. So if Sandbox drops towards $2.25, take some profit at $3, even though right now we're at around that spot. But if the market continues to move up from $3 right now at present prices, which is still a good spot, by the way, to buy the dip. If you want to buy some Sandbox, you can still buy it right now at present prices. It's still a good buy. If the market continues to head up from here, we should consider taking some profit at $4.80. Alright, now let's talk about Avalanche. Avalanche is definitely currently sitting at support at $75. So if you like to buy the dip for Avalanche, you should consider doing so at present prices. But if Bitcoin continues to crash, because, I keep saying Bitcoin if Bitcoin continues to crash, because Bitcoin is actually the market. Right now, the rest of the cryptocurrencies are matched with Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin does, actually, the rest of the cryptocurrency market does as well. So this is why I keep saying and I keep insisting, if Bitcoin crashes down towards $35,000, which it seems to want to do, we definitely can see Avalanche crashing back down towards $60. So buy some Avalanche right now at present prices, because you'll be buying at a good spot, and you should consider buying some more at $60. Now, if for example the market starts to move up from here, from $75, then $85 is still another good spot again to take some profits. And obviously, if it continues to move higher, $95 is still a good spot to take some profits. But if the market crashes down towards $60, and then we see Avalanche actually get to $60, then you should consider taking some profit at first at $75 before taking some profit at $85 and $95. Now let's talk about Luna. Luna was one that crashed all the way to $45. I believe I called it about a few weeks ago when it headed down towards $35. I said buy the dip at $45, take some profit at $54. Now the market was heading back towards $45 again, but it didn't quite get there. So only those who actually originally bought the dip at $45 when it first happened would have actually still been in the market. As you can see, the market also broke our previous level of $67, which we were looking at as at then, and went as high as $90. So right now the price is crashing back down due to Bitcoin, of course, and right now we're sitting at $81, but still a good spot to buy the dip for Luna right now is $67. So if you would like to buy the dip for Luna, consider doing so at $67. And then if you would like to take some profit, you should consider doing so at $84. So what am I saying right now? Buy the dip at $67, because prices could actually be heading back down there. That seems the most likely thing to happen. And then if you would like to take some profit, you should do so at $84. Now let's take a look at Solana, guys. The last time I covered Solana, I believe I said we should buy the dip at $90 and then take some profit at $122. That thesis still remains the same, because when we actually headed down towards that price of $90, prices then started recovering and went as high as $100. But obviously Bitcoin started coming back down, which also drove the price of Solana down as well. Now, if you guys remember, I always said this, $50 is actually a very good spot for Solana to buy the dip. So I said that we should also still keep a buy limit at $50. So if Bitcoin continues to crash and then we actually see Solana breaking down from the $90 level, then we could see Solana heading back down towards $50 again. So we should consider buying the dip at $50 if or when the market actually gets to that spot. But if you've not bought Solana before, even at present prices, it's still a good spot to buy Solana, and then consider taking some profit at $122, because that still remains the goal. Alright, so let's take a look at BNB. So I believe the last time I covered it, I told you guys to buy the dip at $400, but if the market continues to crash down, I believe I said Bitcoin continues to crash down towards $35,000, we could see BNB hitting the $340 level. So as we can see, BNB actually did hit the $340 level and then recovered from there and headed back towards $400. So $400 was a pretty good spot to take some profit. And as you can see, BNB has started to head back down again. So right now, if Bitcoin hits $35,000, we most likely will see BNB hit $340 again. So you should consider buying the dip at $340 and taking some profit at $400 again. And then obviously if the market continues to move higher, that is, we see Bitcoin breaking towards $45,000 and even breaking beyond $45,000, we definitely will see BNB heading towards $435 again. So take some profit at $400 and take some more profit at $435. If you'd love for me to review a cryptocurrency you're interested in, please leave it in the comment section down below and I'll cover it in next week's episode. For more videos like this, please click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell right next to it. I release new videos every week and you'll be the first to be notified when that happens. And don't forget to share these videos with those who you think need to see it as well. And if you'd like to support this channel, ways to do that are going to be in the description below. Thank you very much for that, and I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.